Hi, I'm Jessica Bryce, the VP of Marketing for EDGEhomes, and I'm here today with Tyler Baer from First Colony Mortgage for an exclusive interview. So to start off, EDGEhomes is offering a 3% seller concession to any buyer that closes with First Colony Mortgage, our preferred lender. So that being said, Tyler, how can a buyer best utilize the 3% concession?
Great question. There's about 4 different ways that you can use that. You can prepay HOA dues for a year, help the payment be a little bit less. Okay. You can cover pretty much all of the closing costs. So closing costs are typically on a loan about $4,000 to $7,000.
Okay.
For title, appraisal, lender fees, everything all combined. You can also pay for a buy down to get the rate lower, help your monthly payment be lower. And then you can also prepay for taxes, like property taxes, home insurance, and even the daily interest on the loan. So there's a lot of avenues you can use that 3% to cover.
That's awesome. So with that, can a buyer use the 3% to put towards a down payment?
See, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines, they actually don't allow that. So you can't apply it towards any part of your down payment. But you can lower your purchase price.
Okay.
So that's really cool. You can take a part of that, lower the price, help the payment even more.
That makes sense. I know a lot of buyers have questions about the 2-1 rate buy down. Can you walk us through what that looks like?
Absolutely. So the 2-1 rate buy down works this way. So I'll give you a scenario to make it easier. Let's say you're buying a house and it's a $450,000 home. And you want your payment lower. Well, typically on a home right now at $450,000, your payment would be about $2,900 to $3,000 with the current rates a month. The 2-1 buy down gets your rate for the first year down about $600 or so, $550 for the first year, so about $2,400 a month. And then the second year, it gets it down about $250 to $300 a month.
Oh, awesome.
So in the $2,700 range. All it's doing is it's taking the rate for the first year and putting it 2% less, and then the second year putting the rate 1% less to help your payment.
That's awesome. Yeah. Who would you say is the best client for that?
Ooh, best client. If you are tight on funds, if you are struggling, you're like, oh, I don't have enough saved up for all these costs and for my down payment, then talk to me and talk to us, and we can help get your monthly payment down lower without you paying to get that payment down lower.
That's awesome. Yeah. So if a first-time home buyer, they're sitting on the fence, they don't know whether they should buy right now, what advice would you give them?
Ooh, I would have to say 2 main pieces of advice. Don't overpurchase. Buy something that's within your price range. Do your budget, see how much you can afford per month, and we will help you get there. Because you don't need to be buying, if you have 1 kid or even no kids or 2 kids, you don't need to be buying an $800,000 or a $600,000 home. We can get you into a $400,000 to $500,000 home with the same amount or close, same amount of bedrooms for your kids and for your family. So don't overpurchase. You can afford a lot less and still have the same amount of space and amount of bedrooms. The second item I would say would be don't think that there aren't people there to help you. Like, we're there, we're here for you. We're here to help you get your payment down. And perfect example, about 1.5 years ago, I helped a client that didn't have that much saved up. He only had about, let's say, $3,000 or $4,000 in his bank account. And I told him, I was like, hey, why don't you call your parents? Yeah. Your parents might be willing to help you out. And he called his parents, and his parents were like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you $40,000 as a gift to help you buy a house. And he was flabbergasted. He was blown away. And he's like, thank you, Tyler. Thank you for maybe suggesting that so that we could get a house. So don't count out your family and friends to help you get into a home.
I love that. And then the last question for you, are there any financing options that are specific to a first-time home buyer that could help make it a little bit more affordable?
Yes, indeed. So there is a program, which is a no money down program, that it's through the Utah Housing Corporation. And the way we structure it is the down payment that you typically would bring out of pocket, which could be anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. Okay. We give you a second loan to cover that down payment. And the payment on that loan typically is only about $70 to $80 a month.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. So you can then afford a $70 or $80 higher payment and not have to bring in any money out of pocket for the loan, which is fantastic.
That is awesome.
Yes. So,
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today.
Pleasure.
And hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any other questions or want more information about our 3% seller concession, please visit our website at edgehomes.com.